Yeah, we're live. Let me connect Instagram. Good. We're live on Instagram too. Yeah, hello, my people. My name is Chinedu Anichi, your one and only celebrity here. So, and this is Talk Show with Chinedu Anichi, the African voice in diaspora. And today, we are streaming from United States of America. And today, I am with a very important person in Nigeria, a brother, an uncle, a father, and somebody who loves to interact, somebody who loves to find a road into the hearts of people by selling ideologies that are educative, ideologies that are informative, ideologies that are life-saving. The person I'm talking about is a developmental economist. And today, what we're talking about is the corner of Nigeria, the challenges and way out or possible solutions to work on the economy for me and you as Nigerians to start smiling again. So today we have Honorable Prince Dr. Akim.s Mamot James, and he is here live. So, Dr. Akim.s, you're welcome to Talk Show with Chinedu Anichi.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chinedu. Thank you, viewers. Nice having me on this talk show.
Yeah, thank you.
Uh, like, yeah, just like I've been introduced earlier, my name is Dr. Akim.s Mamot James um, from the Romurui ruling dynasty of Bokos in Plateau State. I am an entrepreneur who owed his life learning business and tried to build an empire for myself. And I felt the background of my struggle and the challenge I went through has actually groomed me to what I have become today. Well, I had a very terrible background, terrible in the sense that the kind of setup where I was brought up. Anyone who knows Plateau States knows Mangu specifically, and know a particular jungle in Mangu called Angomata. I use the word jungle because children who grew up from that environment find it very difficult to start life at its best. But it's also nice to know that children from such background are God fearing. There are children that have been underrated by people around other local government of that state. But we are the most discerned, most focused, most hardworking because we grew up seeing a lot of things happen in life. We see children growing up with very poor background, children being misled, children not having the best of what life is expected of them. But for me, I start as a young man, struggling, trying to live, trying to make a living for myself, getting to look for food to eat, and staying with a family who definitely know that what they needed for a child is for him to become industrious as he grew up. Today, I am so happy that that background gave me the flavor of becoming what I have become today. I started with small businesses. It will interest you to know that from the kind of community I come up from, we go to suya spot, collect suya, go and sell it. And they'll count 10 for you. Out of each 10, one is your own. So what I normally do because of my passion for suya, the idea of saving money was not in my mind, but the passion of getting involved in business was the main idea. So I love that particular business I was doing. I go to the suya spot, collect suya, they may count up to 100 to me, give me, I'll take it, sell it. When sometimes because of my love for meat, I was eating the 10 before selling the remaining. Each 10 has one added to it. The one added, as soon as I sell 10, I'll eat the one. Instead of selling and saving the money. This I was only doing out of the passion, not the dream was not saving, but I still feel I am passing through a school where I have to learn a lot. I grew up, I also sold banana on the streets. of mango. I sold sugarcane. All these things, not because I was not loved by my parents, because I grew up with my maternal grandmother. She so loved me that she doesn't want me to do anything. You know how grandmothers love children.
Yeah.
But then I insist. Yes, I insist that I want to learn a trade. I want to go out with my friends and look for money. So, Mr. Chinedu, this was how I had it when I was young, at the age between 6, 7, 8, 9. It wasn't an easy task at all. So today, I have grew up from one step to another. I remember when I got my admission to the college after my secondary school, it was not easy for me. Grandmother, who is my key sponsor, died around 1993 when I was in JS3. So it was difficult for me to start life again. Thank God, I forced myself into pushing wheelbarrow in the market and have a good life for myself. And with all those challenges, I keep struggling till when I finished my school, got to the college. I got to remedials in the college. After the remedials, I returned and started my NC. I first go to Zaria, Federal College of Education, Zaria.
I think we lost him because of network, and we're waiting for him to fall back. And once he fall back, we'll continue. So, my people, please, if you are watching, please, this is the time to share the live video. Let others know that we'll have a topic and we'll have a guest, a very outstanding one. Okay, my people, as we are waiting for our guests, maybe because of network and the challenges in Nigeria, so he was struck out by network. We are also thinking he will reconnect back, and when he's back, we'll keep moving. So today we are with Honorable Prince and Doctor, yeah, Akim.s Mamot James. He's from Plateau State. When he came in, he's giving us the background, the kind of background he came from, so that by the time he delves into what he is really here for, we will discover that he is not somebody that was just maybe he was born in a rich home or whatever. So because the main thing why we come for this live show, this talk show, is to begin to let people know exactly what life is really all about, and experiences. People come here and they share their experiences, bring out their ideologies, and communicate it publicly. Somebody can pick one or two or three things from it and put it into practice, and it will give it to something. So if you look at what we're doing now, and if you look at our studio and everything, you see that we're getting better and we're moving higher. So talk show with Chinedu Anichi is holding every Wednesday, it's holding every Friday, it's holding every Sunday. And then we have Otobosuka on Saturday. So every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Nigerian time and 2 p.m. CAT, that's Central American time, we have talk show with Chinedu Anichi TV, the African voice in diaspora. So we are going somewhere. So if you're here, please share this live video and let others know. Hold a watch party. Share it. And we are streaming live as we're speaking with you now. We're live on Instagram, we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube. So you can watch from YouTube at Chinedu Anichi TV. You can watch from Instagram at Chinedu Anichi, and you can watch from Facebook at Chinedu Anichi TV. So we are live on these three platforms now. So, and bless enjoy. Bless enjoy. Thank you for coming. Let me, as we wait for our dear, I don't know what's going on, but as we wait for him, let me put up this sharing and make sure to let people know about one or two things. Yeah, please share this live video and contact others to watch. So we're waiting for our guest speaker. Maybe he has is having some issues with um, connection, but we're sure he's getting back here. Join us live now. Share the live video. Yeah, you can see some people are joining already. Mm. Yeah, send the notification to your friends while we are waiting. Just send your notification to your friends. Send your notification to Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Mhm. I don't know what happening. Okay, let me put a call. Yes, so my people, you know now. Tony hard work, how are you doing? So you know how it happens sometimes in Nigeria. Um, his network just went off and it's embarrassing, but he's back now. He will get back to the studio. I've spoken with him. He says he's getting back to the studio now. So, my people, sorry for that delay and that technical embarrassment is not from this my point. Um, Sorry for that technical embarrassment. We get back, and what we want to talk about is Nigerian economy and a way out suggestion. The person here is a professional. We really looked for him as a developmental economist. So let us hear from him. What could be the solution to the biting, angry figure of the economy in Nigeria? So stay tuned, please. Holy hard work. Share this live video. Bless, enjoy. Share it to your friends. Invite your friends to come and watch. Tag your friends. Tag those names. Tag your friends on Facebook. Tag your friends on Instagram. Tag your friends on. They can watch from any point. So as I'm talking to you now, we're streaming live in the tray. Mm. This is Facebook. We're live on Facebook. You can see we're live on Facebook. I think we're live on Instagram. On Instagram, we're live as we're talking to you at Chinedu Anichi. Chinedu Anichi. Let's open Chinedu Anichi. You know we're live on Instagram. Mhm. Yes, we're expecting our guest any moment from now. He will reconnect, because it's coming from Nigeria. So eventually his network is fluctuating. Yes, we're expecting our guest any moment from now. He will reconnect, because it's coming from Nigeria. So eventually his network is fluctuating. Yes, we're expecting our guest. Yeah, thank you. I am the real German plus beauty 74 and one other person who just joined from Instagram and go to watch party on Instagram. You can share it on Instagram, on Facebook too. I think over 4 people now watching. Okay, over 4 people now watching. Martin Uche, good evening. How are you doing, Martin? You are here already. Toby Sangoyika and Abdel Ahmed. Ahmed, how are you? Please share this live video. This talk show is going to be a very cute one. And from what you are seeing now, you see that we're improving in our station. We are now operating a full TV online operational um, studio that meets every kind of global standard. And you are welcome. Just come and listen to our guests. You will soon get back. That's what I will be waiting for. Varestus Jeremiah, you're watching. Varestus, you're welcome. Please share this live video. We'll have a guest and he introduce himself on the other line. I don't know what happened, and his network went off. But I called him. He said the network is back and he's trying to connect back. So, but before then, we're talking about Nigerian economy and how do you feel where you are? What's going on in your own area? What is going on in your own area? So we know that in Nigeria it has not been easy, and the rate of which the economy is nosediving is worrisome. We know, and but what we want to tell everybody is that we are not going to give up because we have no other country than Nigeria. So we must buckle up and face the reality of the angry choking finger of the economy and face it squarely. All we need to do, well, what I must advise is that we better start cutting things down. We need to start cutting things down. We need to start cutting things down. That's what we will not joke with. We must start cutting things down. And if we don't cut things down, it will look funny, you know. So we must start cutting things down, and it's going to help us when we cut this down because as far as I'm concerned, Nigeria is the comrade Zach. How are you doing, comrade Zach? Comrade Zach, you are here. We have a guest speaker, but please, comrade Zach, please share this live video before the guest speaker steps in. We have been trying to reconnect him back. I don't know what happened. Comrade Zach, you're welcome. Thank you. Those of you on not solo, how are you doing? The official last, not solo. How are you doing, not solo? Economic challenges. All right. Mm-hmm. Network. Let's go, my people. Please share this live video. There's a blessing. How are you doing? There's a blessing. And I can see a lot of you. So I'm saying, how are you doing? Yeah, thank you. We'll have a guest speaker, but network knocked him off. He will soon come back to the studio and we'll keep streaming. And please share this live. Log Solo, please, let's have a date. We are doing something very, very, very unique now. And we want all of our followers on Instagram and all of our followers. We're streaming live in 3 platforms now. Like tomorrow, we can make it 4 and or 5 in LinkedIn, and those who are on TikTok will be streaming live at the same time. So now, if you are watching us from YouTube, please subscribe, and if you are watching us from Facebook, if this is your first time, please touch the follow button. Our guest speaker will resurface again. So today we are having Honorable and Dr. Akim.s Mamot James from Plateau State in Nigeria, and he's a developmental economist and a PhD holder in economics, and that's the person we're having today. And you can see our topic. Our topic is our talk show topic today is economic challenges and possible solutions in Nigeria. It will be handled by Dr. Mamot, but network struck him off after introduction, and he's trying to resurface again. I put a call to him so that if there are tactical things, we can bring up some other people. Comrade Zach is here. We can bring up Comrade Zach. Yeah, I think he has resurfaced. He's back. Yeah, my people, I'm happy that he is back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank God that you're back. People have been watching from different places and I've been thinking of why is our guest speaker not here? Thank God you're back. Okay, our guest speaker is back. Before he left, he was doing introduction of his background and how he so much in his life decided from childhood to build himself and to what he is today. So I think we'll get back to him and he continues from where we stopped. So Dr. Kims, back to you.
Yes, thank you for having me back. It has been a network challenge from here, I think from my end here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Chinedu.
This network is really going to do something to us today. Wow.
It is a background where everybody would have to find how to fit himself, clothe himself, and live the best out of life himself. A very terrible place, a, a rough environment, such to say. But that doesn't give uh, the young people coming up or children coming from that particular area to be bad ones. It is an area that can best be described or can best be compared to Ajegunle.
Network, oh, network. What are you doing to me today? We are having network issues. Achukuchinaza, good evening, good people. Everything good because everything have time and that is life. If not, you would not have story to tell. Thank God. Yeah. Oh my God, network, why are you doing this to me today? My people, please use this opportunity and keep sharing this live video. Dr. Kims, you're coming.
Yes.
It's going to echo.
Hello,
What,
audience.
what do I do? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yes, like I was saying, so I have lived up to expectation at this age. I was able to establish businesses while I was coming up. I told you that I started by hawking, selling banana, sugar cane, fish, and the rest of them. But as time goes on, till when I was able to secure my admission, I was able to start thinking ahead of where I was supposed to be. I was able to. There were times when I was in. There was a time when I was still in the college, and I was unable to raise my school fees for that session. I have to defer, go back home, and start looking for money. I remember there was a counselor in my community who raised 16,000 for me to start buying okirika and sell. And from those okirika, I was able to raise my school fees. Go back to the school and now continue my. And Mr. Chinedu, one thing that will amaze you about my background is that I read Arabic from my NC to my first degree and up to my PhD. It was
You read what?
Arabic language. Arabic
Arabic?
language.
Jesus.
Yes. You know, it
Wow,
was it
that's
was out of
great.
yeah, it was out of passion. When my mates gained admission, I also got admission to University of Jos to read political science. But then I said, no, I want to go for that Arabic. I spent a year in Zaria at FC Zaria battling to gain admission to read Arabic, but it couldn't work. Until when someone told me that Arabic is being offered in Plateau State and in the Federal College of Education, I came back home start. Even while I was in school, I was still struggling. I was into business. I raised my school fees myself. I paid my school fees myself. I fit myself in school. You know, I was doing some small writings for politicians, and that also was earning me small money so that I can run my school. Apart from the small businesses I do when I come back home on holidays, I make sure that while I return back to school, after I deferred and raised my school fees, I got the best accommodation for myself, settled down to school, and after the Okrika business, the money I raised over the year was able to enable me start buying cars and selling. So I keep struggling, and I was able to finish my college. Got married in 2010. First May, and eventually got admission into Ahmadu Bello University in 2011, and graduated in 2014 through a direct entry. You know, and immediately after that, I got a job with the National Board for Arabic and Islamic Studies. When I got a job, I started my masters immediately. When I finished my masters, I I immediately applied for my PhD in Al Nahda International University in Niger. It was an offer I had for their masters even when I was in my masters in ABU.
Mhm. Network, oh, please, network. What are you doing to me today, God? Oh, what is network doing? Network have been the challenge, but I know it will resolve. Please keep sharing this live video. So I don't have light. So I don't have light.
Yeah, yes. I'm outside. It's Ramadan. I just came out from prayer, and I have a distance to the house, so that's why I say let me relax here and join the conversation.
Okay, network is the problem we're having now. It's going off and coming in because of network.
Okay,
Mhm.
it's like it's fluctuating.
Okay, he's back.
Wow.
So
Back.
yes, Mr. Chinedu,
Yeah.
my story is a very long one and a huge one.
Mhm.
But today, I thank God I have been able to establish a few businesses, and I get involved in small estate business. And I also have the first resort in the local government where I was born and brought up. The first resort, the first swimming pool. I'm a pioneer owner of a first swimming pool. As I speak with you, I'm speaking from my office at Splash Leisure and Recreation Park. You can see this is the logo on my clothes. And there are
Yeah.
people down there at the pool swimming. And this has been life for me, trying to make all ends meet. I have other small businesses, like I have a catering school that it's been operated for the past 4 years. This catering school, I have also used it to assist the vulnerable girl child. In 2 years, I've sponsored over 700 girl child.
Wow.
You know, and these are some of the things I have learned in the course of my studies reading Arabic. There are a lot of things I have learned from the northern friends, northern families. I discovered that charity is the first thing you will do to enable life and to make life when people are comfortable, when you're able to make life okay for them, you will be able to also enjoy life for yourself. So for me, it's business and academics. Politics was also part of it, but I think most of my life is being dominated by education, you know, business, and a little of politics. Well, it will interest you to also know that I contested House of Representative in 2023. I lost my primaries. I get to discover that politics is not all about what you have done for the people when you have not got in power. Politics is about what you do for the people when you get to power. And you must be able to get support from people who want to benefit from you direct. But you see, in business, you raise yourself, you build an empire for yourself, and you choose how to use part of your profits to be able to develop people in the community. So for me, business means a lot to my life. I am an entrepreneur, and I am an economist, a developmental economist by idea. In my resort today, I have about 9 staffs who work under me, and the list is taking 15,000 as a salary. And out of my staff, I give them opportunity to go to school because I never had the privilege they are giving them now. The recent one was a young lady who came and she wanted to go to school, and I get her admission at the College of Education, College of Health, where she has started her studies already, and she's still coming to work. This is to enable her have at least small token as a scholarship that will enable her to school. This I have done severally over the years. Mr. Nedu, do you know that in the course of my trying to raise younger generation, I've been able to sponsor over 30 vulnerable children to the West Coast Maritime Academy Badagry in Lagos. I
Wow.
was an advisory chairman of the board when the board gave me scholarship to bring 30. These are some of the things I chose doing. Educating people, assisting people in the community. My own kind of a business is to develop people, develop young minds that tomorrow I can look up to and say, yes, I groom people who have prospects, who have something they can rely on as business. Yes, Mr. Edu. This is just little about me, and I will tell you more and more and more about myself. Yes, Mr. Edu.
There was a cut coming in, and I didn't want it to get into what we're doing. So now we are really you have given us background, you have encouraged us, and then why I always love my guests to give us their background is that some people will think now because you are honorable doctor this or that they will think that you are born with silver spoon and maybe you are one of the sons of the one of the emirs or the king of the northern Nigeria. So sometimes you share like um, the 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 CEO of Peace Mass Transit and chairman of Peace Group was in this platform just a few days ago. So he told us the story of how he started, and he started in northern Nigeria. Today, you know what Peace Mass Transit is? It's an empire, an empire. He has just built a private university that is running admission already, Maduka Onshi University. So a lot of is a business empire, one of the richest transporter in the entire Africa. So he was in my show 2 days ago. He told us the story of how he started. He told us the story of how some Hausa people, some the Ghanaian, first of all, started telling us about how a Ghanaian girl helped him, by bringing in people that will assist him. And then they discovered that he's talented in doing this. They started supporting him. So I would always like my guests to tell about their background so that our
Yeah.
listeners will know. And you have really done just please, we will now enter into why we are here. The major thing why we are here today is to talk about the economy of Nigeria from your own perspective.
Yeah.
In this talk show, nobody is talking for another person. In this talk show, we say, let's talk our talk. It is our talk. People will not talk our talk for us. So I want you to give your own personal opinion, personal appraisal, your own experience of how Nigerian economy is nosediving and possible things you think that if you suggest, it will help. If it is taken, if it is high, it will help. Either what will help the government or the Nigerian economy to repair, and not just that, but what will also help individuals to survive. What individuals should adopt to be able to survive this challenging period. So I think that's one of the things we want you to say. So, Doctor, I want
Mr.
to take
Edu, Mr. Edu and viewers, like I have spoken from my own experience.
yeah.
Yes, like I've spoken from my own experience. Nigerian economy today is more of an audio. Nigerian economy today is more of an audio. Audio in the sense that what we have learned in school is still the same story we're hearing over the media every day. Nothing seems to change. The people who benefit hugely today in the system are the children of the bourgeoisie, not the less privileged. That's why I said people should first, you see, starting as an entrepreneur, it's not about getting money to start. You must first build the idea. When you build the idea, the money will come. Build the idea, then the money will come. When you build the idea, the money will definitely come. But when you have the money and you don't have the idea, there's no how you can utilize and develop yourself. About 22 years ago, I told myself I want to own a swimming pool, a resort, a recreational center where people will come, relax, catch fun, enjoy their time. Eventually, I shared the idea with one of my friends 18 years ago. That is to say, 3 years after I conceived the idea. And I told him I have a land and it's up to 5 plots. Can you come? Let's have money and develop this. He said, no. Why will you do it in a village like this? Let's go to let's go down to just the capital city and do it. I said no. I said I want to develop my own business here in this local government. People refuse to see what I saw. In starting a business at a place that you are a pioneer, you develop the idea, you bring it to bear, and you get people involved. Now, one very key thing to start as an entrepreneur is to first develop the idea, nurse the idea. When you nurture it over years, money will come. The money will look for you because you have the idea. Money doesn't look for people who doesn't have idea. That's why a lot of people keep growing and said, why? They ask unnecessary questions. When you don't have an idea, how will money come? Now, another thing again, you don't discuss your idea with any kind of person. Some people just kill your dream. Imagine the first friend I discussed this issue of having a resort with him. He said, it's not possible in Mango. He said, the humidity is cold. How do you intend to cope? Let me tell you, Mr. Chinedu, one of the things that inspired me to go having a swimming pool, my ability to travel around the world. I was in Morocco, I was in Egypt. I keep traveling in the course of my studies. And I saw for myself that developing some of these things does not need huge amount of money. It needs creativity. It needs utilizing resources within. It needs looking for raw materials or looking for things that would aid you developing that particular place. Now, one of the most difficult things about owning a resort is not just having the necessary basic facilities around. No, securing the land first is very key. Making the people within that community understand that you are bringing a different lifestyle to them. This entire idea was supposed to go for a period of 5 years. Mr. Chinedu, in 3 years, I have been able to achieve the swimming pool, a desert, and a lounge. And this particular place is supposed to also carry a cinema, a gym, and a club. But out of these facilities, I have a swimming pool now. I have a pastry. I have a lounge. And the desert. The desert is my own concept. I just secured a particular place, put sand on the place. Not giving it a beach background, no. When you come around and you don't want to swim, in case you grow, you didn't play when you were a child, you can go to the sun and play. When you finish playing, you can go to my shower room and wash up yourself and go back home. There are some play you miss it while you were growing up. There are moments you meet with your childhood friends at my resort. You go back to the sun and play and remind yourself of good days. That was the concept behind the sandbag. It was a concept behind the sandbag, and I call it desert. I call it a desert or a sandbag. Now, apart from that, I have a small lounge. The lounge is mainly for you to come, have your cocktail, eat and drink, and pay me for the space and go. Then my swimming pool is a steam pool, the first hot tube pool in the entire Plateau State, except if somebody have it at home. But the first commercial tube pool, I have not had it. I know somebody may have been developing it in the city, but so long as this local government is concerned, where the governor comes from, this is the first swimming pool in town. And by the grace of God, we are happy that we are growing from 1st October. We started operating last year. Today, we are seeing patronage from people around. And not just that, I told you I have a catering school too. In this catering school, I subsidize the training. I pay subsidy for the training. Anybody that's coming for the training is supposed to be 60,000. You only pay 30 and I pay 30 for you. And as I speak with you now, I'm already into arrangement with the technical school to start a vacation training. My target before the year ends is to be able to train 112 youths in vacation training, such like welding and fabrication, plumbing, building. This is the way I think. One of the biggest legacy I want to leave behind is developing people who will be able to manage the economy. So, like I said, Nigerian economy is full of audio. It's the same thing we read at school. We're hearing it today. When disbursement of money for small scale and medium enterprises comes, you wonder which people take the biggest share. Who are the people that the money is being shared to? You only hear that
Network, what are you doing? Yes, network have not been fair to him from his own end, but we'll continue to be patient because we are learning a lot from him. So, my people, remember this is Chinedu Anichi TV,
our
and
youth has also joined the trend.
yeah, he's back. Go
Yes.
ahead.
So, like I said, the economy of Nigeria today that we're witnessing is the one where money is being shared to people. Money is being shared to people. You don't see anything happening. There are some certain class of people that only come when a system has become where money is being shared, no result. Definitely you know that the economy is dying. That is the reason why today we're suffering what we're passing through. You hear economy meltdown here, you hear dollar rising. People are not producing, they are consuming. If you are producing, then you will discover that you will be able to create an impact in the circulation of funds. And you determine so many things. But lots of our youth are so relaxed. Everybody wants to enter into politics. Everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to own big cars, big houses. Nobody wants to own a company that you train others. It is unfortunate. So I want to encourage young people to start being creative. They should not say, where are they going to get money to start business? No. Get the idea first. The money will come. The money will look for you. But when you don't have the idea, there's no how the money will come. I first nurture the idea before the money comes. So I keep my academics aside. I talk business. And I know how much I make from my businesses. Sometimes my friends turn around and ask, where are you getting this money from? I say, when you don't see me, you don't ask where I go. I'm always in this office. And whenever I'm here, I'm thinking so many things in my brain. I'm always thinking of
Yeah, network is breaking, but you can see he's flowing.
we
And
should stop thinking of getting money, getting money without going to struggle for the money. Yes, sir.
yeah, I can see. Yeah, the spirit of creativity is really in you, and that is from your explanation and from my own side, my own opinion. That is what many Nigerians are lacking. Just that, just like you say that our economy is audio. Our economy is really audio because there's nothing practical that is being
Yeah.
done to see how it can be better. There's nothing really practical. If people are on the consuming side and keep consuming and keep importing things and keep continue to import everything, even toothpick, what do you think? What do you think? The economy will nosedive, and that is what we are seeing now.
Mr. Chinedu, when you look at the Nigerian economy forecasting and report from the GDP, in 2022. You will understand that about 478 billion in 2022 is the GDP per capita. And the USD is about 2,205 compared to the global average of USD 10,589 average. Now, Nigerian overview, according to development news and research data, the economy is expected to grow at least at an average of 3.4% between 2023 and 2025. What this tells you is services. Young people are supposed to go fully into agriculture. They must develop, cultivate lands, grow crops. They should be involved in exportation. You cannot sit down at home, you have vast land. Every day you keep complaining of herdsmen attack. They are stopping you from farming. Go to the farmland, continue to farm, protect yourself from the land. Somebody will say, how do I go to farm when the headers? No. Let me tell you, like from where I come from, in Plateau State here in Mango, despite the Fulani military attack on the people, which is land grabbing, despite that challenge, the production of crops has not dropped. It has not dropped. If the production was supposed to be 100%, it has slightly dropped because of poor production or 6%. So what this tells you is that every young Nigerian should be able to think towards a prospective developmental concept. Don't just sit down and you expect money to drop from heaven like manners. It doesn't work. There are lots of NGOs that will provide you the necessary space to get into mechanized farming. The only thing you need is to register with the corporate, with the cooperative. You get fertilizer, you cultivate, like what is happening in Niger today. And in my own state, the government is also planning to do the same thing. The government will give you seedlings. They will cultivate the land for you. They will give you fertilizer. You would only look after the land until when you are able to harvest. Then they will come to buy from you. When they buy from you, they will export it. You will benefit, the government will benefit, and there will be available of food. You see, young people today are after quick money. Everybody wants to make quick money. That is why our lifespan is cut short. You hardly see young people growing to old age with gray hair because they are cutting their life short in the way. Anybody who is desperate to make money will definitely die quick. But when you're contented and you start struggling at a very early stage, you make your money and you enjoy it. So for Nigerian economy, like I've given you the short analysis of the economic outlook from forecasting and report. Let me also remind you that we are privileged to have one of the Nigerian president in the history of this country, who is an economist by training, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. For somebody who developed a state like Lagos from a zero, let me use the word from a zero economy. What do I mean by that when I say from a zero economy? At a point in Lagos, Tinubu was running Lagos. Some people say he was running as a personal empire. He has to do it because he must be able to ensure that he grow the state economy of Lagos. Provide great jobs everywhere. Make sure that youth that are idle are involved in one thing or the other. He kept everybody busy within his period of being a governor of Lagos and boost Lagos economy. He made every young man to admire Lagos economy and become part of contributing factor to the growth of Lagos economy. You cannot rewrite the history of Lagos without the president of this country. We are supposed to be distracted by what people will say. We keep pursuing our dream until this empire becomes big to accommodate everybody. That is why I love the statement who says, you should not think of what Nigeria will do for you. That was the statement Americans are using. Don't think of what America will do for you. Think of what you do for America. Nigeria should start thinking the same way. People now are just relying on making money through politics. That is why our politicians, if they retire from politics, they cannot even manage a business of 10,000 naira. And the cost of living drop. If you see them after leaving office, you really pity them because they don't have a business background. Mr. Chinedu, anything you give me to sell now, I can sell it. In my resort, when I see my boys not working very well, I attend to customers myself sometimes, so that they would learn by example. There are ways you talk and interact with people or your business. They will know that you know the value of what you have come up with. So Nigerian economy
1 minute is like somebody
is
wants to
a lot of
contribute. It's like somebody
okay.
wants to contribute. There's somebody calling in. Let's see what the
All right, all
person
right.
is. Hello. Hello, Dekan. Hello. Hello, Dekan. Hello. Hello.
40%. Connected to iPhone.
Okay, we lost this. Hello.
40%. Connected to iPhone.
Okay, we lost this. Hello.
40%. Connected to iPhone.
Okay, we lost this. Hello. Okay. Where I want to come in now is okay. Where I want to come in now is you are very practical in our discussion. That's why I love the way you are approaching it. It's not about speaking English. It's not about audio analysis of issue, but bringing empirically observable ideas so that people will experience it. I want you. What's your direct advice to young people in Nigeria concerning this our economy? How do they survive, with or without the government?
Mr. Chinedu, I had the opportunity to visit China in 2014, and some of these visits were based on it was a tourism visit. I toured around to see what happened around the world. When people keep talking about
Network, what did you do to you? This program, we must finish it today.
it's also part of you know. I told my friends, I said, do you know that traveling alone is also part of learning? They said, you just want to go to China and see China and come back. I said, yes, I'm not going for business. I only want to go and see China and see what Chinese are doing. Surprisingly, what I saw in China was the crafts I had the privilege to learn in my primary school. When I was young, there's this small carton concept we use with matches box. We had a very slim wire and you speak to each other. And that was
Yes.
how the concept of walking talkie was built, trying to get the radios. And these people developed it. You need to go and see how they operate, how they do their own crafts. What I saw within China, most especially in Hong Kong, it's so amazing. I was able to visit some few schools because I keep watching these things on television.
Hey, network, what did you do to you? What did you do to you, network?
But
Network is giving us issue, sir.
yeah,
Network is really, yeah, the place where he is. I don't know. Maybe it's not network friendly, and
Oh,
well, we're waiting. Maybe it will still come up. It's making
the
the whole
network.
thing is not flowing because
I know he MTN line, and MTN line these days is a bit. The network is a bit is fluctuating.
wow.
Yeah, Dr. Akim James Mamot.
Hmm. So my people,
Is
please let us. We don't know what to do. Just from his own end, network is terrible, and he has been fluctuating, and he has been truncating the flow of his force of argumentation and presentation. So please just tolerate us for today. It will not continue like this. Next time, God will give us the opportunity. He's trying to come in through another one. For him to make it. He came into another sea. So I have to strike one off.
okay. I think he's back.
He's back. So I have to remove this one. I have to remove one so that it doesn't echo. Yeah. So, Honorable, this network is very terrible. So,
It's actually terrible.
so you told us
So
the
like
story of
like I
how
was
you went
saying,
to China.
yes, you
And
asked a question, a very key and fundamental question
yes, please.
on the
Because this,
issue of
this particular question, let me tell you, this particular question is like it's hanging in. This
yes,
particular question
providing solution to the problem of
is
economy within Nigeria youth, right?
part of what I want to record. Because after our long discussion for hours, at least we pick key points and post it. We pick key points that are recorded on the studio, and we now post it. So some of these places I'm asking you questions are key points that I can now say to the world. They will see your advice. So
Yeah.
at this point now, I want you to tell us the story of how you went to China, what you learned, and what people should be able to be doing.
Yeah, like I told you, I had the opportunity to go to China in 2014. It was after I graduated Ahmadu Bello University's area and I left for China. I saved money for that purpose, just to travel to China and see China for myself. You know, Only for me to go back to China and return and discover that I have spillover in school. And in 2015, I had to write and get away with my result and come back for my master's. But that is on a lighter note. What I saw in China, where the small craft we neglected here, has turned fortune for Chinese. Most of the things they do, there are things I saw when I was growing in my primary school. The art and craft concept is completely dead in our school. That is the beginning of every creativity that gave birth to most of these things you
Oh my God. Hey, my people, I wonder what's going on. What's going on? Network, what is going on in Nigeria today? That, oh gosh. Yeah, it's coming in. You see why I
You
told you
see
that
why I told you that
it's better with a
it's better
laptop.
with a laptop. Yes.
Hmm. So just go on.
So just go on. Yes. So like I said, most of the things I saw in China are the normal things that if we had developed them to become, it is going to make our economy known and famous. It would have helped us a lot. Why this came again? It would have helped us a lot. So what I expect Hello, can you hear me?
What with you?
Yes. So, so what the Nigerian youth should be thinking by now is the Nigerian youth should be able to create job for themselves. They should also remember
Mhm.
to produce something out of it. The major challenge now is art and craft has been scrapped out of our schools. So the younger generation now doesn't even know how to mold a pot using the clay. They don't even know how to make all those small art and crafts. And the Nigerian youth need to go back. That is why I told you that I want to train 112 by the end of this year in vocational training. These are purely handwork. You know, at my age now, I haven't attained the highest peak of my academics. I still have
Okay. Today, it's well.
motorcycle, you cannot fix it. You have to abandon the motorcycle there and look for someone to come and look for a mechanic to come and fix it for you. The technical know-how is not working anymore. You remember in Bloom taxonomy of education, where they said learning is divided into the affective, you know, the affective domain plays a very important role in the way you think and how you want to make it into reality. But in the present life we are living, people are not creative. People don't make anything. A small electric cable would have issue in your house. You can't fix it. I haven't attained the highest peak of my academics now. I wouldn't mind going to learn electrical work. I'm telling you, I wouldn't mind going to learn how to repair cylinders of gas. Not because I want to earn a living from it, but because out of humility, I want others to understand that there is no age for learning anything. There was a time I was coming back from Lagos on a power bike. When the bike had issue, I took it to an old papa who fixed the bike for me. One surprising thing that papa did that shocked me was the engine oil from my bike was not removed and my bottom plate was sealed using light, a welding light. I was shocked. And I asked the papa, I said, how did you do that? He said, young man, you can imagine. We are not creative. We cannot make anything. Recently, they say Nigerian has make light out of salt. I don't know if you have heard of the story.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
he make
The guy who went to Dunamis.
yes, he made torchlight with salt.
Yes, lantern. He made lantern with salt and water that can take for 70 something days. He just remove, refill, and start going on. So I watched him live in Dunamis Church. Yes, my people is taken away again by network. We just have to manage today. So it's like that. So some days are like well, it's not his fault. It's not fault of anybody. He's making efforts to be on the stage. He's back again. Once it's taken out, he brings back. We continue from when we stop. So it's not
So,
his
Mr.
fault.
Chinedu, Nigerian youth will need to go back to the basics. It's not about pen and paper. It is no more about pen and paper. It is about what can you produce. You understand? Thank God our children can now produce sandals. But the problem is they cannot produce them from the local raw materials. They have to go to the market and buy the raw materials. We should be able to produce slippers, even if they are made locally with leaves. We should produce them so people can use. We should be able to use the charcoal to produce something. Now, each Nigerian should start thinking of what can I use with the available raw materials within to produce something that the society can benefit. Who are young? Let me tell you one particular craft we used to do in school. We just cut a small rubber and put. Do you know what we put? We just cover with leather and we passing pictures at the background. I'll put a small hole. You'll be looking through the hole. As the picture passes, you're watching a cinema. There are ways we can develop these things. That was how projector. That was how this projector was produced from common thinking. So we should start thinking of what can we produce. Have you come down north and see how people farm using cows? They use their cows to farm. They tie the hole on the cow and push the cows in the farmland, and they will be farming. There are a lot of things that we have raw materials around us that we need to develop them. This weaving, nobody is doing weaving again. Gone are the days you weave baskets and you sell them. But now if you see people weaving basket, they cannot weave it and even do beautiful works out of them. They only weave it when it becomes necessary. So we must go back to the basics. We must be creative. And we must always know that our business must not be by the roadside. Our business can be at any point, and you will be the one to advertise. Take advantage of the social media and reach out to people around the world with your business. What you'll be able to do. One thing in this country, we are too much used to imitation. We want to imitate everything, and we expect to make money out of it. Somebody brought up the idea that you want to imitate. I don't expect because the person has make money out of it, you also want to make money out of it. No, it's not possible. Not until when somebody starts selling guinea corn or start selling akara before you also start going to fry akara because you have somebody is making money from akara. Must you fry akara? You should do another thing. Be creative. And not only being creative, you must first develop passion for everything you want to do. Do you know that I have worked for this present government, but eventually I'm not given an appointment? I will not be disappointed because I have my own office where I will bath from my house, come in the morning, attend to people, interact with people. They come to our office. I'm the CEO, the MD and the CEO.
Well, oh, today we have a very resourceful person. The network is militating against the flow of this teaching. But my people, what can we do? King Code is watching. King Code, how are you doing on Facebook? Romonye, you're watching on Instagram. Ice KC on Instagram. Okay, he's back again.
Yes.
Yeah. So your what I want you to talk about the very amazing thing I want you to, if network will allow us, is that there's something you said about yourself. You said that you read Arabic from first
Yes.
degree to PhD.
Yeah.
So are you a Christian or a Muslim?
No, I'm a Christian. That is where people have a lot of
So
misconception about Arabic.
that's the confusion. So why will you spend that kind of time reading Arabic when you are a Christian?
All right. Mr. Chinedu, Arabic is a language, and not just being a language, it is the liturgical language of Islam. It's the language in which the Holy Quran was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And apart from that, Arabic is the language of the tribe of Arab. That is why we said the definition of Arabic is divided into two. You understand? Somebody
Jesus. God allow us to get this
you
knowledge.
say Al-Arabiya هي لغة قبيلة العرب والعربية هي لغة الدين والإسلام. It is the language of the tribes of Arab and it's also the language of the Quran or the language of Islam. You understand? So in the course of learning Arabic, you'll have the opportunity to learn the literature of Islam. And that doesn't mean automatically that you know the Quran. No. Knowing the Quran on itself is a theology. But you will be privileged to know the literature of Islam. Knowing how Islam came in to be, the history of Islam, the politics, what Islam encountered from the periods of ignorance, that is from the Jahiliyyah to the Umayyads, to the Abbasi, to the current period. You'll be able to learn all those things. You learn the literature, which consists of the history and the happenings within Islam. But going to learn Arabic does not give you the automatic ticket to know Islam. No. Knowing Islam requires you to pass through the theology or the seminary where you learn much about the religion. That is why if you ask me about Islam, I don't have much to speak about Islam, but I have much to speak about Arabic. You see, Arabic that you're seeing is the world's best language. Let me use that word. I'm not only speaking as a scholar, but I'm telling you that anywhere you are able to cram a passage of the Arabic scripts, believe me, you'll be able to cram the whole mathematics formula. Arabic is not all about cramming, or it's not all about rote learning the way people say. It has a lot of recitation in it. It has a lot of persistence and consistent learning in it. That is why most of the world scholars, most of the popular world scholars are related to the Arab world. People like the founder of algebra, Al-Jabaru. You have a lot of people who founded so many theories in physics and in chemistry. The science itself has a root from the Arab nation because the people are not only gifted, but the people have a lot of knowledge of al-bahas. They have knowledge of research in them. I had the opportunity to study my Arabic from the college, where I began from the fundamentals, from my pre-NC in Federal College of Education Function, where I read Arabic with social studies. You know that surprisingly, I don't even give time to my social studies, but yet I still pass it very well. And I was struggling with my Arabic until I make up my points after my NC and get admission into Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. One thing I will not forget when I first got to Zaria was during my screening as a direct entry student. I was asked to present my receipt for MSS. MSS is Muslim Student Society. And I told the deputy dean of my faculty that I'm a Christian. He said, how? I said, yes, sir. And I came to read this course, Arabic. He said, how? He said, are you sure you will come? I said, I will come. I said, if I were coming to ABU to read another different course, I wouldn't have come because I have university from my state. He was shocked. At the point of screening, one woman was screening me. She said, why Arabic? Are you sure it's not the wrong course? I said, no, it's the right course. I said, madam, if I had not been given this course, you wouldn't see me in Zaria. Let me tell you, we are almost got demoralized.
Wow, this is amazing for a Christian to study Arabic from first degree, master's, and PhD. And
For me to step down to 100 level after coming as a direct entry student. I went back, sat down, and have a second thought. I told myself, if I give up, it will show that my dream has been conquered. Even the HOD of social studies was calling me to come and collect 200 level, since they denied me 200 level. After taking the show, I course advisor. I say, if there's level 50, I will start. Ha! He said, yes. I said, if there's level 50, I will start. Because I have all the requirements. I met on my NC perfectly, and I have my O levels that I write perfectly. So, what is the reason? So, to me, I don't look at it as anything. I accept it the way it is. And those that even started 200 level, while I said that to 100, we graduated the same year with them. Because it's either carryover as being Yoruba or something. So I conditioned my mind and continue with my studies. Even when I graduated in 2014, I had to come back and spill over because of one elective course that is called restricted elective. That language only existed in my own faculty. That is a restricted elective. I rewrite it and I got my points. What gave me joy was that the year I graduated, that was the year ABU in Faculty of Education accepted to include teaching practice result in students' results. If not, I would have graduated with that class. So when the TP was added, my teaching practice was A. So my GP somersaulted, and I almost got to 2-1. You can imagine that.
Yeah.
Because the woman who came for my supervision of teaching practice during my TP was from PHE. So when she came, and she was asking me that I should translate my lesson plan to English, I tell her, no, I can't do it. I said, I'm supposed to teach this course in Arabic. So it is left for you to assess me and scold me. The woman stood there and she was watching me teaching Arabic. And she had no comment to make. She was only moved by my boldness. She was moved by my boldness and the explanation I was making. One of the biggest experience and what I enjoyed learning Arabic was my encounter in the Nigerian Arabic village in Gamboru Ngala in Meduguri. I was there for a period of 4 months for my acculturation, where I did 10 courses. It is mandatory for every student who read Arabic from his NC. And that place, we were there before the issue of Boko Haram started. Before it got serious, we were there in Gamboru Ngala. That is the extreme end of Meduguri, which has boundary with Cameroon. We were there. And I think we were the last batch. After us, no, other people went after us. And so the experience was massive. You know. So learning Arabic has exposed, it has helped me build bonds of relationship across the world. Let me tell you one thing one of my lecturers once told me, Professor Magauri, in the Arabic department. Because for my own course combination, it is Arabic education, is B.Ed Arabic, Bachelor of Education Arabic. So that lecturer told me, anytime he comes to my class to teach, after the first 20, 30 minutes, he will teach Arabic. The remaining time, he will be preaching Islam. And he will always remember there is one student in the class that is not a Muslim. And he will tell me, no, Akim.s, I am not talking about when.
Oh, network. Yeah, people network keep disturbing us, but please, I continue to apologize. It's not his fault; it's the fault of network, and he's making efforts to always return when that happens. And let us patiently listen to him. So the person we are talking with is Honorable Dr. Akim.s. Honorable Dr. Akim.s studied Arabic from first degree, master's degree, and PhD, and he is a Christian. And that is why we want to know why and his experience, why he passed through this academic tutelage, and why he thought it is necessary for him to study Arabic. So he's telling us the story, but network is giving him trouble. He will bounce back and he will finish his story. But what's your view? Can you comment? In Instagram, I saw John. John, you're on Instagram. John, you are the next person that will come for this show. I'm already planning to invite you, John. You come to this show. A lot of you who have intellectual capacity or arithmetic. The only concern with what Doctor said is that Arabic is the best language in Africa or the world. How about that? Can he explain further why he thinks Arabic language is the best? Okay, Kunle Doc is asking from Instagram. He said, what do you think is the best?
Yes, Mr. Chinedu, I want Kule to best language in the world because Arabic is the language which serves as a vehicle. Which let me prove a point, Mr. Chinedu. Are you with me?
I'm with you. I'm with you, sir. It's from your
Is Mr.
head.
Kule listening? Okay. Arabic is the best language in the whole world. Let me prove a point. There's no language you speak that Arabic is not involved. Arabic is a member of the Afro-Asiatic family of linguistics. When we say
Afro-Asiatic.
Afro-Asiatic,
Yes.
is a member family of the Afro-Asiatic family of linguistics. It is the language which convey other languages in Africa. Civilization started in Africa. Are you aware that Arabic is the language of Africa? Arabic as a language, every language in Africa, in Nigeria specifically, there's no language you speak, there is no Arabic inside. Let me prove a point to you. Now, for instance, there are some words that you speak that you must definitely pronounce an Arabic word out of them. Now, for instance, my own language. Let me start giving an example with my own language. I am from the tribe of Ron. Ron is in Bokos in Plateau State. And my mother is from Mangu. And her tribe is Mogavul. Now, for instance, in Mogavul language, Kum is a word of traditional religion. It's called Kum. It's more of idolatry. Are you with me?
I'm with you.
This same Kum in Arabic means stand up. This same word, same pronunciation, same sound in Arabic means stand up. I know there are relativity of different languages too, who have similarity with one another, but there's no language you will speak. There's no language you will speak. I will ask you to give me a word in Igbo language. I will give you the meaning of that same word you said in Arabic. This time around, I'm not only speaking as a scholar, I'm speaking as someone who has experience. Mr. Chinedu, it would interest you to know that I have lectured in the seminary. I introduced Arabic in Gindri Theological Seminary in Plateau State and teach them Arabic.
Is it a Catholic seminary?
It is a Caucasian seminary, Church of Christ in Nigeria seminary.
Okay.
And in this seminary, what we do there is we do comparative studies of Arabic with other languages. And there are Bibles too that are in Arabic. Most people doesn't even know that there are Christian Arabs around the world. And they constitute the largest number of immigrants in America. In the 16th and 17th century, more than 3,500 immigrants out of 5,000 immigrants in America are Christian Arabs. These are facts. And are you aware? The reason why I say Arabic is the best language in the world, because we have the highest speakers in the whole world. We have more than 1.5 billion speakers. 1.5 billion speakers out of the world population. Tell me which language have that number of speakers? And Arabic is learned every day. We have people who learn Arabic on daily basis. Either they're learning for religion, or they're learning for international business, or they're learning it for interpretation. Even for oil business, people are learning Arabic. Even people who wants to go and make life in the Arab nation are learning Arabic language. It's the language that is being learned on daily basis. If you want to go to America, it's not necessary that you must know English. You understand? And but Arabic, it has become mandatory for you to learn. Do you know that the politics of language has made Arabic to become a language so much associated with Islam, such that at some point in Nigeria there was a time it became a laughable issue that Nigerians were insisting that the Arabic symbol should be removed from the naira because they look at it as if it is a means of Islamization. This is very funny and it is ignorant for you to think that way. The symbol of Arabic on the naira, it gives the naira a very big reputation. That even the Arab people around the world will be able to see the writing and be able to read what is written on the currency. We are privileged that we are the only people who Arabs can read. They can read Arabic on our currency. But Nigerians keep forging a lot of propaganda and say Nigeria is moving into Islamization. You will be surprised that from a Christian background, I'm the one saying this today because propaganda is the most important thing that is the most thing that moves very fast in Nigeria as a country. A man was sharing his experience in BBC, and he's a policeman. And they said, what happened to you that you will not forget in your life? He narrated his story. In summary, he said, there was a day he was going to office, and there was nobody to give him leave. So he stopped an Okada man and begged him to give him leave. When the Okada man gave him leave, he told the Okada man, now that you have given me leave, let me give you a privileged information. They will start catching motorcycle who doesn't have license. And the man thanked the police and said, if I had not picked you, where would I have gotten this information? On reaching to the police station to drop him, the police now arrested him. Because he said, if you had not told me, and I don't even have a license, how would I have known? He arrested him. And do you know what the man did to escape? He shouted and said the man has insulted the prophet. And before you know, they started beating the man and the man escaped. And the man left with his bike. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
People are given religious coloration to the language Arabic so that the language would not have acceptance among people. But Arabic was more like a second language in Nigeria. Not until politics of language keep throwing Arabic to the background. But the only thing, you see, what Nigeria is even missing from refusing to associate with the Arabs was our children would have gotten free scholarship to study, because the cycle of the United Arab Emirates does not speak religion. It speaks the concern of the Arabs trying to reach out to the world and tell the world how significant and important their language is. They want to get followers. Just like somebody opening a YouTube account and he wants to get followers. That is what Arabs are doing on a daily basis. They want to have people who have passion, love their languages. These are some of the privileges I've enjoyed that not everybody enjoy. A PhD that people go to spend 5, 6, 7 years. I spent only 3 years, 8 months. You don't have any, you have to give me attention. You don't have any much a question to ask me of all the research I have gathered and the material. Why will you keep me? But go and try PhD in another field and see how you spend 10 years. One of my very close associates told me that he just finished his PhD after 10 years. I said, what were you doing 10 years? In 10 years, I should back another PhD. I should have 2 PhDs in 10 years. So these are some of the things. I've enjoyed Arabic such that I want to send this message to the world that learning Arabic, it is also another process which will serve as an eye-opener for you to get involved and connect with a lot of Arab nations, business people who are willing to build and develop you as an entrepreneur. They're all over around the Arab country and they cannot communicate with you except when you are able to speak their language and acculturate their way of life. It's important. It's only Arab that when you speak his language, he will not look at you as a dubious person. But there is no part of this country, including China. The more you mention Nigeria, they'll start looking at you with one particular kind of eye and seeing you as a dubious person. So, Mr. Chinedu, there is no country seeking economic development which is in good, better life that can afford to neglect the youths. Not at all. There is no country seeking economic development which is good in better life that would neglect the youths.
1 minute.
The youths are the fulcrum of
Just,
every economic
just,
growth.
just give me 1 minute. You can be teaching what you're teaching. Just give me 1 minute. Let me open the door for the door bash.
So it is good that we should be able to develop ourselves. We should develop our country. We should build more jobs for ourselves. We should so much stop relying on government or politicians to provide source of living for us. We should be CEOs, directors, and also managing directors of our own companies. Don't neglect any little thing you will start in life, no matter how little it is. You have to make something out of it. Do not be afraid to start. The most important thing is kill the spirit that is trying to stop you to start. When you start, you definitely get somewhere. My big message to Nigerian youth is you must be able to fight in, struggle to get in, and establish your own business. It must not be an oil business. You must not turn yourself to a Yahoo boy, staying all your life on the internet, not building yourself, not trying to leave a legacy behind. What will you be remembered for? That is a great question that we need to ask ourselves. Everybody in this world wants to leave behind a legacy that he or she would be remembered. And that is why building your own thinking and making it become reality, it is what is expected of every individual today. Today, viewers, being on this program with Chinedu, it's a privilege for me to be able to educate us more and more and more. Many youths are not even sufficiently educated to have skills that would make them, at least, make them employable. This is because we are either waiting for inheritance from our parents, or waiting for free money from government, or waiting for politicians to engage us in bad business so that they will pay us. The time you spend on social media, always trying to do WhatsApp and Facebook, these are applications developed by another person, and you're helping him make money. You are also supposed to utilize that opportunity to make a living for yourself. Why not try to create an account on YouTube? Why not try to be an IT oriented person? Why not try to reach out with the little skills you have so that the world will be able to see something coming out of you that will help people? Thank you, Mr. Chinem.
Yeah, thank you. My kids, they drop my kids, they drop
Yes,
them in
sir.
front of our house. They don't see your parents, they will not leave you.
Yes,
So
sir.
just went to open the door for them and pick them up. Thank you. So it has been a wonderful, despite if not for this network, it was really a wonderful session with you. And I am so happy. And I know our people, those on Instagram, they are enjoying it. Those on Facebook, those on, um, okay, thank you, sir, for coming. Somebody is thanking you from Facebook, Shinaza, and other people. A lot of comments. So please, I think you have done something great and noble with all these explanations you have given to us. I want to see if we can get questions from people. Those on Instagram, if you have any question, please type it in the comment section. Put your questions in the comment section if there's something you want to ask so that we can put the question across to him. But before the question comes up, um, I want to ask something. What's your hobby?
Yes.
What do you
Wow.
like doing?
Uh, my hobby keep changing. Before now, one of my best hobbies is playing basketball. Until it changed into research. What I now do as a hobby is research. I want to interfere into everybody's field and ask so many questions. I'm an intruder and I'm an academic intruder. I like intruding into people's field of studies to ask questions so that I will get informed and become aware.
That's great. So you You are very inquisitive. You really want to know.
So long you live, you
So
continue learning until the
yes,
day
you
you
like
go
to
to the home
learn a
beyond.
lot from different areas of
So my
specialization.
hobby today, it's more of research. Ana
Yeah,
uhibbu al-bahas. I love research so much. I am using Arabic, because it's the world best language.
I want to tell you the truth. I don't think they have even in Islam.
Yes, sir.
Even among Muslims, we don't have many people like you who studied Arabic from first did Arabic in first degree, second degree, and even master's degree and PhD. It's not easy. So as we wait for him to click back, please prepare your questions. Put your questions. Those of you who said, "I just come online now," okay. Just coming online, please be patient. Let us hear from him. This is a talk show by Chinedu Anichi. This is a talk show, and all you need to do is when you come online, you can listen. And it has been a great one today. You can listen, and we keep moving. Yeah, we're waiting for our guests to see if we can click back. They have been fluctuating all this day, but we were those who were. Whatever, Clinton, how are you, Richie? How are you, Focus? How are you? Thank you for coming around and listening. Um, Kule Doc and others, thank you for coming around to listen. Oba Waya Waya, Umala, and others, thank you for coming to listen. Please always hook up to Talk Show with Chinedu Anichi TV. Is a program I have developed and is streaming on about four platforms. We are on Instagram at Chinedu Anichi, as many of you can see here. We are live on YouTube as I'm talking to you. We are live on TikTok. We are live on Facebook, and I think by tomorrow we'll be putting up live show on LinkedIn, so that at least we'll be on steady on 5 platforms streaming live. So if you have very important thing to come and talk on this show, which will reach a lot of people, which will reach a lot of people in the world. As I'm speaking with you, I have a lot of people who are listening to us in different parts of the world. If you have something you want to come and share with us, just contact me, send me a DM. If you're on Instagram, send me a DM. If you're on Facebook, you can send me a DM. I also have a WhatsApp number I'm going to put across. I think what I'll do is that I'll be adding my WhatsApp number to the screen so that people can always contact me and send me a message if they want to come and contribute. If you are on, on if you're on Instagram and you have something to contribute, something you feel the world should know about on this talk show, we talk our talk, and I've established it for those who want to say something very, very reasonable. I'll keep bringing guests. The other day, I had here with Peace, MD of Peace Mass Transit and Chairman of Peace Group. We are preparing to bring many other people as the show goes on. So we are asking for your support. The only support we are asking of is to give us audience. So all our shows starts 8 p.m. Nigerian time and 2 p.m. CAT, that is Central American time, because where I live, my time zone is CAT, Central American time. 2 p.m. Central American time for those of you who are in America, and 8 p.m. GMT for those of you who are in Nigeria. So please, we have done enough. We have really made preparation. We have really got features. We have really got studio features that will make all of us to know that we are serious in what we are doing. How are you?
I'm good.
So we have a guest, but network is taking him out. So come back. So how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
You're back from school.
Yeah.
Okay. So my people, all we need to do is please let us, if you are not following me before, please press the follow button, subscribe to our YouTube, and make sure you make yourself available. What I promise you is that if we have trending issues in Nigeria, if we have very strong issues to talk about, very reasonable issues, I'll be bringing personalities that are professionals in that field, great men that will come here and talk, and I'll keep entertaining you. We'll be mixing it up. We'll be bringing celebrities and stars to continue to talk on issues that borders in our nation, issues that borders in trending matters, especially positive trending matters, not when people quarrel with their wife. I don't have time to come here and start discussing that. If they quarrel with their wife, they will be able to settle it in their house. But what I want us to talk about is that if you have important issues to discuss, you can use this platform to let the world hear you. So with this talk show is an African show. We are voice of Africans in diaspora. Whatever is happening, we will talk our talk. People have been talking our talk. People have been explaining things to us. People have been defining us. This is the opportunity for us to define ourselves as Africans. So this talk show with Chinedu Anichi is established so that we can come here and talk about ourselves. We can come here, talk about our issues, ourselves. We understand ourselves. We know ourselves. We know our strengths. We know our weaknesses. But when people, you know that each time somebody outside explains about your home, there will be prejudice. So, and the justice or whatever is that should be clearly spelled out in the course of the description will be lacking. But you that knows yourself, let Africans talk about Africans. And that is why we have established this. And that's why it's under this talk show, which you will see the African voice in diaspora. Those of you in America, this is an opportunity for you to come up and discuss issues, discuss matters that we experience as Africans in America. Very positive matters where others can learn. Here, if you have ideas, they say ideas rule the world. Ideas that you can communicate here, where people can learn. The other day, I brought somebody who is teaching digital witch, one digital witch girl. He was teaching a lot of people in Nigeria how you can still make money remotely by learning some of this digital tech. So some of you are very, very vast in all these digital things. And that's where the money is now. So let's enjoy you people. How to evaluate big figures that Senator received. Wow. You know, what we have to be doing, my brother, is Uchechi. What we have to be doing is that we can't be I can bring a senator. I have a serving senator, I know. The day that we want to bring this matter, I will bring a senator, a serving senator. The other day, about 6 days ago or there, about 1 week ago, a serving House of Rep member was in this show. So I can bring a serving senator in this show, and all of us will watch, all of us will ask questions. So, but what we will have to do is that we must put ourselves, we must limit ourselves to the topic of the day. It's not going to be a marathon issue. We must have something we are discussing for the day. So let it not look like it is an open, what do you call it? All this, maybe just the kind of where we catch cruise or not. This is a talk show, and this is a TV, licensed TV program that should be able to communicate ideas that are informative, educative, life-saving, and entertaining. And as such, we should be able to bring out topics and bring out personalities, professionals that will be speaking on these topics and make us understand the reality. And these things we'll be talking about will be challenges, and people will be providing solutions. So I am going to bring different people to this show, and we'll be enjoying ourselves. I promise you, we'll have the contact. When I have you, I have 15,000 of you, and on Instagram, 15,400 or 500 thereabout. On Facebook, I have um, 25,000 on Facebook. I have both my profile and my page. Then on YouTube, I have about 1,000 something. On TikTok, I have 1,500 and something. On Twitter, the same thing. And with that, I think there's nothing that we want to discuss that among us we cannot do. I will continue to bring even guests from outside. I have the contact and I have you. And with you, we can get the contact. So my Uchechi, what we'll be doing is that if we want to raise that, we'll plan it the day that a serving senator or an ex-senator, somebody who has been in the National Assembly, who knows the politics of National Assembly, will be live the day we are going to discuss such. And such questions will come to the person. So that is the kind of thing we'll be doing so that it will look educative and look informative and also look responsible. So we'll not just be, this man is talking about something else today, and we'll start asking him about senators' part money when he's not a senator and he has never been in the National Assembly. So, by people, that is what I want to say today. So, today is the first day we are bringing the show. No, it's not the first day we are bringing it, but we have been doing it, but for the purpose of globalizing it, today is the first day we are coming out to globalize this show. Today is the first day talk show with Chinedu Anichi is coming live online. The African Voice in Diaspora. And I want all of you, please patronize us by making yourself available. 8 p.m. We'll be coming with topics, and we'll be posting the topics before the time. Always watch my page. Always go to my page. If you have interest, go to my page. You always see it on Facebook. You always see it on Instagram. On my pages, I'll be posting it. What we have for the day, I'll be sending it. The topic we have for the day, I'll be posting it so that people will now participate. We prepare your questions, and we will bring out, for those who might not be online, we will bring out a calling line that people, there are things we'll be discussing, people will be calling. Michael Chinedu, okay, thank you. Michael Chinedu, how are you doing? So, Michael Chinedu, okay, from Thailand, how are you? So, what we're saying is that the issue of learning and bringing out information through this media platform is a necessity for our people, because a lot of things are flying in. Let us see if we can have a place, an anchor. So I place this thing for our own people, for our Africans, especially for Nigerians, especially for my proud Igbo people. You understand? So I want you to follow me. I want you to always be engaged and participate. So, especially that of Sunday. Sunday is always centered. I did because we are doing it during working time. So that of weekends, we will be serious with weekends because that's the time the people abroad will always be participating. But I know that Those in Europe, this time is night and they can participate. But for Americans, I'm in America. So that is why the Sunday activity, Sunday program and Saturday program is a very serious program for us here so that we can participate because people are at work by this time. So those who are not working night like us and in the afternoon like this, they will be at work. So my people, I thank you. I think our guest have done his best. Maybe he's finally knocked out of this. So if you want to join us, Onya Hillary. Onya Hillary, how are you doing? How are you doing? So please, if you want to join us, and I will send you a link. I will send a link. I will post a link for those who still want to join us. For those who still want to join us, I want to send a link. But the most important thing that I'm saying now is that I am bringing out this show for all of us. The show will really help us. We use the show to showcase people, show people to the world. There are a lot of people who have talents, but we don't know. But when we bring them to the show, interview them, they will say a lot of things. So that is the kind of things we want to do. We use it to empower people. Jeffrey Sticks too. Trudy Baron, Promus Boy 7. What do you call your name? MNSC said class or what? I can't pronounce. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name very well. Please forgive me. Tolerate me. Honest, how are you doing? So, you can see this show and my people. Oh, God is faithful. I've been thinking of this. I've been dreaming of it for a long time, and it has come to be now. So, I've done my bit on my own side to serve my people and to dedicate myself, my time, to make sure that good guests, wonderful people, speakers will be here. I'm promising you back to back, back to back. Dremology. How are you doing, Dremology? So what we need to do is that if you want to participate, you have to let me know because I have to send you a link. If I don't send you a link, you cannot join in this time. And we are lucky that we went for the highest, the latest version of the streaming app and the streaming software. And the latest app can take 12 people. So in this discussion, we can comfortably take 12 people and we continue to discuss as 12 people and we deliberate on issues. Okay, you are interested. If you are interested to come to the show, please send me a DM. If you send me a DM, those of you in Instagram, just send me a DM. I will send you my number and I'll get your number because I need to, for you to be part of it, I need to send you a link. It is only through that link that you can be part of this. You cannot even join me from this Instagram. You can comment. I can see a comment. I can reply you. I can do everything, but you cannot join unless I send you a link. And that link will now make you one of the speakers or participants in the show. So I want as many of you that would like to be part of this program. If you want to be part of this program, we need to be doing things that people will be happy with. We need to be doing things in such a way that I know we can catch cruise, we can do everything in order. We can always come on our normal Instagram show and come and catch cruise. But this one, we want to bring out very reasonable topics, and we want to make it such educative that our people will be informed. Our people will know certain things that they don't know. They say my people perish for lack of knowledge. We need to know certain things. We need to understand certain things that's going on, especially as Africans, as Nigerians. So we need to understand certain things, especially those of us that are in diaspora. A lot of people are losing our values here. Some of us are forgetting our values. Marriages are crashing because some people have forgotten even those things that are principles of marriage. A lot of things are going on. Some of our kids have access to this, but they don't understand what our values are. But with this program, we can bring in sometimes people to come and teach African values. We discuss African values. We discuss in the light of African traditional values. And our people will be learning. This is the purpose why I decided to be part of this. So, and I've done my best. I have established a studio already. All that is needed for the studio is completely here. And there's nothing lacking. It's not about, I'll be talking here on Instagram. I'll be showing only myself. And in Instagram, no. Everything that is happening in the studio is streaming live completely as it is happening in the studio. And as far as they have 12 people, 12 chances to join. You can join from Instagram. You can join from TikTok. You can join from Facebook. You can join from YouTube. You can join the studio. Once I send you the link, no matter where you are watching from, you can join and you will enjoy the stream there and you will enjoy the show. So, my people, that is what I have packaged for you people. And I know you people will value it. I trust my fans. I trust my people. I trust Nigerians. I trust Africans. I trust even Americans who are my friends. They will be coming for this show. Some Americans who are already bringing out interest to be part of the show. So this is what we have brought, and we're happy. So thank you, some of you already. Many of you already are sending me DM. I'm already seeing a lot of DM here. Those who are interested, if you have a topic, you can send it to me, even if you don't participate. You have a topic you want us to discuss, send it to me. I will look at it, then I will look for personalities that are professionals, because we don't just want to come here and start talking. It will be Sunday show. Sunday show will be talking. Everybody will be free to talk anything on the Sunday show. That's why we make it like a random, like beer parlor talk, where everybody can talk, everybody can talk. All those who are participating, 12 of us can be talking. We can be responding to any kind of question. But other days, we'll be able to streamline it to a particular topic. And that is Beke. Beke 5. Okay, Beke, how are you doing? Beke, the footballer. How are you doing? Okay, so that is what I'm saying. And please go and register it down. Talk show with Chinedu Anichi is live. Talk show with Chinedu Anichi. There's there's no show. I'm promising you, you will enjoy in Nigeria more than it. Even if you don't want to be live, you want us to run dry. If you have something, we can run dry. We can work without being live, without anything. We can be in the studio. I can bring you into the studio just like this and interview you. We record it and post it. If you don't want to participate in live programs, we can run it dry. We'll make it studio recording. All those features are available on this Chinedu Anichi TV. We planned it, we made effort, we prepared for it, we involved the people who know about it, and it is done. We took time to cook it, and it is done. And you'll be served, not breakfast this time, but you'll be served you will be served entertainment and a very suiting ideology that you will never regret. So I keep bringing people for you. At a time, I will mix it with controversial people like I don't want to mention the name of one person that is in Instagram, but I'm sure within this week I'll bring him to this show. So I know him, and anytime he'll be on the show, I know a lot of people will come up to watch. Hey, so my people, I am so grateful, and I am happy. I am happy. I'm happy having you. There's no me without you, as far as this program is concerned. Mm, so that's it. Mhm. Okay, so my people, if you have any question, please come up. Those of you on Instagram, those on Facebook and YouTube, if you have any question, please come up with your question. Come up with your question, please. Yes, you're on YouTube. Come up with your question. Michael Chinedu, let me send you a link. I want you to come in now. Mhm. What is it?
Hmm.
See Instagram?
Mhm.
Mhm. That's good. Everything is working.
Everything walking.
Yeah, it's working the way we want it to work. So, mhm. Mm.
Walking.
Chinedu Michael, let me send you a link now. No, no, no. Oh, I'm in university. We're bringing food here. How are you? Thank you. Mama, thank you. So the thing is working. You understand? Hey, thank you. Last week. Hmm?
More days until March 15th.
So I didn't know I mute myself. I'm sorry about it. So what I'm saying is that let us see how many professionals. We have a lot of you here. So this is the time we leverage on your expertise to take to take ourselves to the next level, entertain ourselves, and do everything you think is good to help ourselves. You know, so it's a very big opportunity for all of us. It's a big opportunity for me. It's a big opportunity for you people too. So if you know there are certain things I should add to what I'm already doing to make it better, to make it look more attractive, we're just beginning. Today is the day we're flying up. So to make it more attractive, I think a number, next time I'll be putting my number here. So I'll be putting my number. I think let me put my number for those on Instagram. Those on Facebook, you have my number already. Those on YouTube, you have my number. I can type my number here. For those of you on YouTube and Instagram, this is my number. 1701989. 1701 701-989-1910. That's my number, my WhatsApp number. And always call it. For those of you on Facebook and YouTube, that's my number. If you have a contribution to make or a topic you think we should discuss, send it to me. Send it to me. I will make a flyer. I'll make a flyer and bring a guest speaker or bring capable people that can talk about that issue. And we'll continue to move that way. So you can always feel free to come up with a topic that you would want us to discuss. Feel free. So please, I want to put my name. I want to put my number here. The number we're using in the studio is a WhatsApp number. If you have anything you want us to discuss or you want to contribute, send me a DM, chat me up on this WhatsApp number. Chinedu Anichi TV. So I've said the number. Don't know if I should pin it. Don't know if I can pin anything here. So that's the number. The number you are seeing now. For those of you on Instagram, the number you are seeing, or let me send my email too. You can send me a mail, or you send me a DM. That's my email. I'll send you my email too. This Chinedu America is not my, this Chinedu America is not this thing. It is my backup line. That's where I'm watching it from. Because I can't watch it. I can't watch the live streaming from my own phone. Because that is what the live streaming is using. It's the video and the mic that is using. So I can't watch it from. So I'm watching it from my backup stuff. So that's what I'm using to write. So this number is Ejiku Uchebi Ojiku. So please check up on it. Check it up now. So those of you, if you know what you suggest, because we are beginning, we are learning. If you know what to suggest that will make us to be better and to be greater, you just tell us. If you know the way you want us to be running the show, and suggestions. So all that we are doing is that we are learning. Nobody is perfect now. So that will have a show that does not make us that we are not better than anybody. All we need is people that love us. If you love somebody, you always bring an idea on how the person. So you have seen my phone number and my um, email address. If you have a topic you want us to be discussing, send it there. If you have if you want to participate, you just send it there. Tell me, I want to participate, and this is the topic I want to discuss. So if you are participating, I want you to participate and tell me what and what and what are the things you want to discuss. So I will look at it and see how many people will come, how many people knows about that topic, and we'll be bringing them. We'll not be bringing one person. From now, this my live stream, this software can take up to 12 people at the same time. So we can leverage on that number and let a lot of people come. So it's an opportunity for us, and let us use it very well. Those of you on Facebook, I've just sent my number to you. Those on YouTube, you have seen my number. That number, Chinedu Anichi TV, is there. So Oba Agbaye worldwide, Aja Rose 222, Lesma MG, or what? So yeah, so people, I'm so grateful that I'm so happy today that this dream has come true. I've been planning it since. It was very difficult. I didn't know how to. I wanted to start running it since, but I don't know how to. The features I will use to be able to be streaming live in all the social media platforms. Not until I got to this one, I got this software. They built this software, and I inherited it and subscribed to it, and that's why we can now reach out to you. And I promise you, we'll keep reaching out to you. So just get yourself ready. Any day you know, if you are within America and you're not going to work, once it's 2 p.m. Central American time, just be ready. We are here. And if you are in Nigeria, 8 p.m., always locate here. If you are not on Facebook, go on Instagram. If you are not on Instagram, go on YouTube. You understand? Go on YouTube, go on Instagram, you will see us. And for those of you who are in TikTok, tomorrow we're installing TikTok in the program so that TikTok will be, because we don't want to do it in such a way like I'll be talking, you will be seeing me and hearing people's voice. No, I want it to be connected to the software. So the Indian guy doing it will come tomorrow. Let's see how we can link up um, TikTok directly here so that it will be showing. I will not be the only one showing on TikTok, but it will be showing the way it is showing now on the whole live stream. So if you are on Instagram now, I just sent my number now. Let me send the number again. If you're on Instagram and you want to join us now as I'm speaking, can you send me your number? Send me your just as this. Send me Send me a WhatsApp message here. Let me send you a link. If you're on Instagram now and you want to join this show live, because we want to experiment on something, so just send me message on that. Yeah, let us see. If you want to be on the show, just send me message on that um, WhatsApp number now. Let me see it, and then I'll send you the link and bring you in because I'm really trying to make sure everything's working well. Yeah, my Instagram. It's a blessing. How are you? I'm waiting for you to see. Kemzi baby, if you want to join this live show, send me WhatsApp in that number. We're just testing something with Instagram. Let's see how many people can join from Instagram. Just send me. I am easy. Just check up on it. That number I send now, you can send. Just send me a chat, a WhatsApp chat there. I'll send you a link, and you'll be part of the program now. I want to see how far you can do it. Okay, so my people, we are waiting for those who want to join. If you want to join us and you want to say, it's a blessing. Kemsi baby, I am easy. Sasa Shamad. So if you want to join um, the live streaming, you can send me message on that WhatsApp. Mm. Mm.
Ị na-anụ ihe m na-ekwu? Hello?
Are you hearing me now? Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me?
Yes,
Okay. I was wondering.
I can hear you.
Yeah, so how are you doing?
I can hear you. Good evening.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
So where are you? Where are you now? What's your location?
You say?
What's your location? Your location? Where you're watching from?
Okay. Oba Nsukka.
Okay, okay, Oba himself. Okay. So we
Yeah.
just want to be sure that our program that is working. We want to make sure it's working
Oh,
everywhere. Mm, so today
yes.
is the first time we are bringing out the talk show with Chinedu Anichi. It's going to be something
Wow.
great.
Wow.
So it's no more. We are no more on all those Facebook. No, no, no. It's a full
Yes.
studio now. You
Wow.
understand? There are a lot of features. If I want only you to be talking, I can make only you talk. I can do it like this. Only you be talking. I mean, you know. So that is the way. I can highlight it. I can change the pattern. I can change it to be like this.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
This is
Can
great.
change it.
Oh.
I can change it to be like this. Can change it to be
Wow.
like this. It will be smaller. You know.
Okay.
So, so a lot of features we have created, and we want to be, we want it to be working now. So it's left for you people now to be coming for a
Yeah.
serious show, not to come and talk. This that one don't pass. Delta.
Wow.
Uh,
Congratulations. We are going
and,
higher now.
you know, we are growing every day. You can see the studio. You can see the studio. It's not a joke. So,
Yeah.
so that is it.
Well, I thank God. Like,
Mm,
wow. Wow. This is a good one.
So,
Like, it's very because the other Facebook,
as I'm talking to
whenever
you
I
now,
call,
are you on Instagram?
yes, I'm on Instagram.
If you go to Instagram now, you'll be seeing this thing live.
Wow.
If you go to YouTube, as I'm talking to you now, you'll be seeing it live like this. If you go to Facebook, it's
Great.
live like this. So
Wow.
it's live in almost all the social media, about 9 social media platforms.
Are you serious? Wow.
So
This is good. This is good because
just
it's
all
better
that
like this because Facebook. The other time, whenever I call, I don't see myself until maybe after the
no,
program. Now I'll go
it's
and
not
watch
like that. It's
again.
not that kind of thing cannot happen here. I just send you the link. Once you get the link, you join. I sent you the link. You see how easy it is. Just follow the link. You'll be part of what we're doing.
Yeah.
So
This is
but
great.
we need to, let our people know so that they will know we have changed. We are doing a new thing. I see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I change. You can change it to be like this. You can change it to be like this.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I change it to only me can come, and you'll be hiding at the back.
Wow, wow, wow. This is great.
You understand? So,
Yeah,
so a
it's
lot
a
of
good
things.
one. Wow.
Mhm. If I change that, I can change. If I don't like that background where you are, I can change
Mhm.
that your background.
Are you serious?
Yes. So all
Wow.
those pictures are just here. All those things.
Yeah.
So it's a full blown TV studio now. So you know, and there's live
Okay.
so 8 p.m. every
Yes,
time, 8 p.m. on
makes it easy.
Wednesday.
Very, and it's very easy to join. Like very, very easy.
Very, very easy. And network, and if you have computer, that's the best. If you have laptop, that's the best. Just a laptop, no call will be coming in, nothing.
Yes, yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Like this one, call can come in and start shaking it after the call. But if it's laptop, no call can come in. You just be steady. See, all my phones, I have all my phones, I have everything here. So I have no business with my phone. And I'm watching everything. Let me show you. I'm watching everything from um, see us on Instagram.
Okay, yeah. I can see it.
This
You are
is
watching with
Instagram.
your phone. Yeah, I can see it.
This is Instagram. So that's what we're doing now. So what I've done my own is now I've done all my followers are saying this is Facebook. I see it on Facebook. So it's on
Yes.
YouTube. That's the way it is everywhere. So live. So not so we're not joking.
We are not, yeah, this is serious. Like, ah, I mean, like it's flowing. Like, wow.
Yeah.
It's flowing. Seriously.
So
I'm enjoying this one more than the Facebook thing.
yes, but this thing is regulated now. If I didn't send you link, you cannot come in. There's no way
Yes.
you can come in. Can't join anything. You must get this link I sent you. You follow the link and join me. So it's how
Yes.
many people that I want to be online or be
And
live that will be live. Then others will
congratulations.
be
I'm one of
watching.
the happening one, no?
Many people are watching you now. They are watching you on Instagram. They're watching you on YouTube. They're watching you everywhere. As I'm talking to
Okay.
you, you are like in three this thing. So that's the way it is. Station is in such a way that everything is working out the way we want it. And
Wow.
please let me let
Thank
me
God.
let me change the camera. Let me use the camera and do something. Let me show you something. You can see. Don't see anything. Uh-uh. Why is it not? Is this only here that I see? Cameras. Stupid. Something. Okay. I wanted to show you the way the protein is hanging. The whole phones, Instagram, Facebook, only hot than yeah, hanging behind
Okay.
it. So now everything, you know, YouTube, na fear, and na fear. So that is it. My sister, what they going now, one boy, huh?
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank God we achieved it.
Yeah. So okay for now, Ojiro Juwagi me on the Facebook. You can come in me not on the Facebook, me not on Instagram. You got a you not on Instagram, you not on the Facebook,
Yeah.
you can be part of it. So you need to give me a Facebook account, maybe a YouTube account before that.
Just the link, you are good to go.
Once you know the link, it's another.
No go. Another quite very easy. Not very easy.
Ndocha arụsiri ike.
Avian, they keep bringing out things every day. They have new things for us.
Every time. So I have the
So,
thing. People know cool like this, I'm children. Can watch it. I'm not like I can remove you. Or I've saw some now. I want to add you back to the stage. I can add you. Nchọkwa efu enwe m ike efu ọ ga
wow.
so na ọ ga-abụ n'uji na ọ ga-abụ ka a kpọtara ndị mara ekwu okwu ka ụwa nụdeza anyị nsị ka afụta n'ihe ọba na-eme ịmata na ndị be anyị ọkụ ịma na ndị be anyị nwere udo nme
I will let go. Or the leg on one.
ọ ka na-eme Facebook
Or the
live
leg.
ịghọtama
I can eme Facebook live. Udumo na the leg. Ocha.
anyị afụtado che na ọ ga-abụ n'uji ọ ga-abụ n'ubeghịdo ụmụnna
Bad.
ka bịa jide ihe na-eme bụ ụwa niile ya ezu ebe a ụwa niile ya ezu ebe a.
So like this place now, it's this platform like all your content no like how no matter the amount of persons join.
No. Or matter 12, maximum of 12.
Okay.
And then man, Facebook phone, mother phone. Gonna mother to.
Yes.
And
Only
then
has Shiriki. And they'll be watching what is happening and then commenting on Facebook, right?
yes, you know on the Facebook, you know watching. You know on Instagram, you know watch. You know on the YouTube, you know watch. You know on the TikTok, you know watch. All because you know everything. You can't see my Facebook, you know. Even you will phone also. You just my Facebook or Instagram. If
But just this one.
okay, Maria, for AI stars with the link. For your humanity Instagram, going to Facebook. Kimamina.
Okay.
If I last you would have any last stars.
Okay.
Yeah, people, please. We are making sure what we are doing is working well. Please, we are still test running to make sure that everything is working as planned. Please. So that's why you are seeing some of these things we are doing. We want to make sure everything is working as planned. Who is this person? Sending a message. Ehura?
Ahumama kwanya.
Instagram, I'm on Facebook.
Exactly.
Okay. Now you have the cocoa.
Exactly.
So I had the shop.
Wow.
I confirm Chamam Bill. Echinamat is at TikTok. Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. I tried to today on steps but so the only channel may have what is that TikTok?
Okay.
Oh, this form we're gonna use. I video here I got on the TikTok and on the Facebook and yeah, at the same time live,
Yes.
live. Oh, it
Wow.
makes sense. Oh, it makes sense. Kike.
Nkikekwe. And this and Iwo Betekwe not the this is the first time under buying a hokwa. Yeah, they're very happy. They'll be so very, very happy. Yeah, they're very happy.
Yeah. Oh, I send them something. You know, check them out. Yeah, but I'm not testing on the thing. Otu ị nọ naanị nwere ike chọọ ka ịṅụ mamịrị iwu oche onwe gị ịṅụre mmiri onwe na-ahụ gị ịṅụbiri
Kabul,
mmiri
okay, hold on, wait, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Oh, yeah, Mugbar.
onye gị na ya nọ ga na-ekwu ọ bụrụ na ndị ọnwa nọ ga na-azụrụ ụka ije emebe ị chọrọ ime gbastas
Yes.
mana ijije emebete n'ihe alile bụ from during COVID ma COVID touched the
Eh,
world lesson and they started
it's true.
inventing a lot of things that will give people opportunity to interact without physically coming out. Naturally,
Yeah.
everybody who want to do studio thing now will go to studio. But this one, you don't need to go to studio. You stay in your house and you be in the studio. So
Yes.
you understand? You'll be in the studio from your
Yes.
house. So
Yes.
how do you take a in the studio? You to put a microphone. That one don't pass. Nobody need to go to studio again. You understand? And the bank can
Yeah.
in the
Yes.
studio. The AIT tender can anyway in the studio. You know. You know that the freeze is doing this thing. One report that the freeze is doing it, but just
Yes.
that he doesn't have these features I have. His own only on Instagram. That is where you'll be seeing him and the people talking. But on Facebook and TikTok and YouTube, you'll be seeing only him. Do you understand?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
That's the way it is. You'll be seeing only him.
Wow. Thank you for the effort. Oh, not the gates. Oba Ebane Mini.
Yeah, I would have a bid and come the. Okay, ask Davido. How are you? Hey Davido, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate. I'm watching Instagram. So I had to go. I'm happy now. I wrote in Aruago, so that's just what I wanted to prove. So I'm good to go now. I don't know how. I will tell the topic. Somebody send the main topic now. Sukume, why are marriages failing abroad?
Why what?
Why are marriages failing abroad? Oh? Let's talk about some possible reasons why many Nigerian marriages fail abroad.
Hmm.
What?
Seriously, that issue is a pressing issue. Ezoku.
So,
It's a pressing issue. Serious.
I agree. But ndị na-abroad, but ụmụ nwoke fọ ụmụ nwanyị fọ.
Maka here you can you call even the ganog.
Yeah,
They
I
are the
don't
one
really.
facing the challenges there.
No,
So
no, no.
they
You
will
know,
tell
no,
us what
Nigeria.
is happening.
You can't stay in Nigeria and be explaining marriage abroad. It
No, it's
doesn't
not
make sense
possible.
because you don't know it. Like what we do abroad, like when you see us here. Now, my wife is preparing to go to work now. If I come back, my wife will go to work. Hmm? So
Yeah.
from this evening now, this is 5:21 here. From this evening, I'll go and cook and take care of my kids. You cannot say, madam must cook. You understand? She came down, she
Yes.
came in the morning, did the little things she done. She starts sleeping so that she will go for night. If she does not sleep, she cannot go for night because she works night. So I work day. So she needs to sleep, and you cannot say she should not go and sleep. You should go and cook. You don't go and sleep. No, I am the man. They don't talk about like that kind of thing in abroad. They can talk it in Nigeria, where somebody has nothing doing. You get up in the morning, you stretch yourself, you have no bill to pay. Here, if you are sitting down, you're not going to work, you're sitting on your own. The bill must be coming. If you go to the mailbox, you see your bill. If you like, you help your wife. So if you start claiming that you are the man here, you will not cook, you will not do this one. I cook, I wash my children's clothes, I prepare my children for school, bath them, the small ones, bath them, take them to bus stand. I'm telling you,
You
you know
see?
the form celebrity. I know you do celebrity, you reach that one. Or you lose your marriage. Before you know it, you start having trouble in the house. Or madam will come back from night now, she will manage to drive the vehicle so that she will not sleep on steering and get home and you say, go to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen and do
No,
what?
no.
Before she comes in the morning, because I'm the one moving in the morning, I woke up already, cooked from 5 a.m., already cooked, and kept food for her. As she's coming, she's eating and going to sleep, and I'll move. When she wake up, she will be doing something she need to do before I come back. Unless
Yes.
I can be off, or both of us can have off day, then two of us will be together. We can now say, damn, Jason, the Jordan. Not that you come and start acting madam. They don't do all those things here. They don't do it. Or you come and sit down because you're a woman. It's the man that should be taking responsibility. You want the man to go and work and die. You will work too.
But the men there should know that there are law and that country is a working it is a country that is working. So they
That's
should know
what
all
I'm
this
just
thing
trying to bring
before.
out. The men here, they know.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to bring out is that somebody who is at home cannot judge marriage perfectly here because the way it
Exactly.
works
That's
here
just
is
the truth.
different, completely different from the way it works at home. The
Exactly.
kind of things we see here is different. So if you come here, there are certain things naturally I will not do at home. I will do it here. And another thing I want
Yeah.
to tell you, you see this place. The Lord of this land favors women so much, and so much gives women a lot of privileges and rights, which is not in our place in Africa. So if you want to come and do that thing we do at home here, you will have problem. You
That's
will
true.
practically have problem. And that is why
That's
some of our women, when they come here, they will forget that they will not, because of the law, they will not be carried away. They will not even respect their husband. They start behaving anyhow.
because they know that they are always
No,
they are
because
always the one they got.
no, if you do anyhow, you will tell the police will come, people will say, they will find out who is causing trouble and who will leave the house. They will not say that is the woman that, in our place, the woman must leave the house. Whatever
Sure.
happens,
That
it's the
one is
woman
true.
that leave the house. But this place,
Yes.
they will come and check the matter. But I want to tell you, 80% is already, even if it's an exam, they have already scored women 80. So if you must succeed here, you must score like 100, so that no matter what the woman score, you will not get to your level. That's the only way you can succeed here. Because the woman has already scored 80 before exam. They have given her like bonus of 8. That's how
Yes.
this runs. A woman is already given the privilege of 80% before even the exam. So, and you have not been given, you are in zero. So you have to work hard to be in 100% so that no matter what she's doing, she will not get to that score. Unless you will lose it.
Yeah.
When it happens, you will be the one that will lose. So because of it,
Mm.
you consider a lot of things. So if you are coming abroad, unless those who didn't have the privilege to know, because some people are coming here, they didn't know that this place is like that. You understand?
But it's
Do you
everywhere
know?
now.
I know couples that only meet themselves in the bus stop. This one will be coming back, this one will be going. They will meet in the bus stop because the same bus that carries this one will drop the other one. As the other person is dropping, the husband is already in the bus. Now, honey, how far? As is entering. Sometimes 1 week they have not seen their sex. This is the reality of what is happening here. It is happening here. So if you come here and start doing, I am the man, a woman must obey, madam, you must do this one, you cause trouble here. And nobody will listen to you when they yell gas.
Yeah.
So if we are talking about marriages abroad and why marriages fail abroad, no matter the expert you are in Nigeria, you can't come and put mouth in it because you don't know how it is, how it works.
Yes.
The only people who can
You
discuss
know,
this are people who are living abroad. They're the only people
exactly.
who talk about it and it will make sense. So
Yeah, they are the one wearing the shoes.
if I'm going to put that topic, the people in Nigeria they should be listening. Is listening. They just be watching. They should allow people
Listen and learn.
who are in Germany to talk about it. So I think
Not just listening, you know, they will they should listen and learn so they won't fall victims when they
that's
travel. Because I know everybody wants to jackpot.
if you want to Japan, if once you have the opportunity to listen to certain things. Because some people came here without listening to anybody. Some people came here, they don't have anybody abroad before that is close to them before they came abroad. You
That's
understand?
true.
Some people came here without
Yeah.
having any experience of how this place is. They don't even have anybody
Yeah.
living here before. They were just opportune to come here. So when they come here, there's what they call culture shock. Oyibo people recognize it. Culture shock means you are moving from the culture you have to entirely a new culture. Before your body go take am, before you adapt to it, you understand completely. It takes time. Network don't come. Network wanted to shake your phone. Now I've been asleep.
Yes. No,
Is
it
this
wanted
sleep?
to shake.
Is this sleep or network?
No, the network wanted to shake,
Yes, I know.
but it rested on its own.
Yes. So that is what we are going to talk. We are going to print. But I'm going to make a flyer for that and look for like three, four, five, three, four, two women, two strong women, two
Women.
strong men, and bring them to
Ah, that they go
bring them
hot too.
among them.
That
I
day
will
will be
bring
hot.
among them. I will bring divorcee. One, one, one,
Eh,
one divorcee.
exactly.
A male divorcee and a female divorcee will be
I
there.
female
Then
divorcee.
the one that is married and the other person is married, a woman that is married and a man that is married, then a man that is divorced,
Yeah.
a woman that is divorced. Four of them will come and we'll
That,
talk about it.
that's the best way.
So that
Let them just open up
everybody will talk
their
about his or her own experience. Mhm.
experience.
So it will make sense.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because the divorcee, they will say why they divorce, and those that are still in the marriage, they will tell us the strength on how they have been managing and why they are still together till date. Because there must be a reason why they are still together,
Yeah.
and the other people, there must be a reason why they divorce. So it's a very nice idea.
So I'm going to publish it, but thank God we have shown what we are capable of doing here. So it's left for you people to rejoin us, bringing topics. I'll be supplying people that will come and talk, and the show will eat up, and people will begin to learn. I'm very high in on Facebook. So
Yeah, yeah.
mhm,
Wow,
it's going
thank you so much for this.
it's going to be something great.
Nice work.
Mhm. Okay,
Yeah.
now I'll be rounding up now. I'll be going for today.
All right. Okay.
Take care.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Bye bye. Yeah. Bye. Bye.